Dear Santa, we've been very good this year, and for Christmas, we would like to have...
Welcome to the December collaboration video.
This video is a collaboration between us and a number of other YouTube channels. We encourage you to watch the other videos in this month's playlist, and the easiest way of doing that is to watch this video to the very end and then click on the playlist card at the very end of this video, or if you prefer, you can look down in the description below and click on the links to the other videos directly.
The subject for this month's video is the top 5 items we'd like for Christmas for our caravan. We've given ourselves a bit of Christmas poetic license. We've put no budget, and some of these things might not necessarily be really practical, but in the ideal world, if we had a van or a motorhome, then these are the items that we wish we had included. So, without further ado, here is number 5. Number 5.
What's in the bag?
A cleaning robot!
Now, we're not talking about one of those boring little robots that looks something like a frisbee on steroids that goes around and hoovers up the carpet. I'm thinking Forbidden Planet style robot from the 1950s, humanoid-esque, and this thing will actually clean the outside of the caravan for you. It doesn't matter what the weather is like or anything like that. You'll say, hey robot, go and clean the caravan.
I like the idea of that.
Me too, yeah.
Okay, so moving on to gift number 4.
What we'd really like to have is a tall Dometic fridge. Or the brands apply.
I don't like in our current caravan, to get to the salad drawer, I have to literally like crouch onto the floor, or it's just really low to get to some of the lower shelves, whereas when we've been around looking in other vans and you've seen the nice tall fridge, and I quite like the ambidextrous one as well that you can open either side, the shelves are just a more accessible height. Just being lazy really, like most of the items that we want.
Well, it is a Christmas wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily practical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what have we got for gift number 3?
Now, this is one that should help us with those winter getaways in the caravan. Underfloor heating.
Yeah, the floor does get quite cold. Even if my feet aren't on the floor, I quite often have to wear at least fleecy socks or slippers in the caravan, but yeah, when you step out of bed in the middle of the night, go to spend a penny, yeah, it's a rather rude awakening. We're absolutely fine without it, but in the ideal world, yeah, it'd be nice to have a bit of underfloor heating.
So, item number 2 on the list. What do we have in the bag?
What have we got for number 2? Ooh, a self-leveling system.
I quite fancy this.
It's just such a faff.
Yeah, it was at Poshcats Dairy Farm, and we were on an all-grass pitch, and it was actually very spongy. So you think
yeah.
you got the thing nice and level, and then the weight of the caravan actually pushes down on one side, and this is like the old cartoon gag where you forever cutting off one wonky leg on the dining room table, you end up with a gigantic coaster on the floor, and I felt like that at that time.
Okay, so moving on to our last present number 1. What's in the box? Air conditioning. Now this one, I mean, we both benefit, but I really, really would love air conditioning. I'm of an age where I start to feel a little bit warm, and we do have a small little air conditioning unit that we can plug in, which does help, but yeah, if we had a proper air conditioning unit, yeah, we'd definitely feel the benefits from that.
Yeah, we've been away in the middle of summer twice in our current caravan, and both times when the outside temperature has been in the region of 35 degrees centigrade, and you're sitting inside some kind of gigantic Tupperware box. It feels like there's no ventilation, there's no air. Now, given this only happens a couple of days a year at most, but still it would be really, really nice to have an air conditioning system.
So there we have it. There's our top 5 wish list. As we say, it's not necessarily practical. Some things I would like more than Pete would like. Some would benefit Pete more. But yeah, I think we added up this list, and if it was a real list and we kind of went and bought these things to add, I mean obviously we can't actually buy a robotic cleaner, but if we did buy the overexcited frisbee cleaner just to do the floor, this whole list came to over £6,000. So although we've both been good this year, I don't think Santa's going to be bringing anything off of this list for us.
We hope you have enjoyed this month's video, and we'd ask you again to please have a look at all the other videos in this month's playlist.
All that's left for us to say is have a very Merry Christmas, enjoy time with your friends and family safely, and here's to 2021. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!